Hey, Deborah here. So let's talk about flirting. So, first of all, what do you think about flirting? As a woman, do you think that flirting has to lead to something more? If you do, then that's probably getting in the way of your flirt game, right? Okay, so a friend of mine was talking, we were talking the other day, we had just finished doing our power walk, and she was complimenting me on my flirt game. Now, I really hadn't thought about that in a long time because I think I do it naturally, right? It's just a part of who I am. But I'm sure I grew into that. It's not something I've always done. But the more confident that I've become, the more I flirt and the more that I enjoy being a woman and I'm confident in that, the more I flirt with men, right? So, but I've been called a flirt before. A few years ago, a friend of mine's called me a big flirt. And I kind of like, okay, that's cool for me, right? Because I enjoy men, right? And that's one of the things we'll talk about. But I just want to give you some thoughts about flirting. I see a lot of women, they're like uptight around men, even when they're like out somewhere. They could be somewhere where you clearly are there to mingle, right? But they're sitting there with their purses on their laps and they got this scowl on their face. And I'm thinking, well, who's going to talk to you and how much fun are you going to have looking like that? And your whole body language is saying, don't fuck with me, right? But you're in a social setting, so I take it that you came there because you want to enjoy yourself. Now, you can enjoy yourself with women, but if you are a heterosexual woman, then chances are good that you would enjoy the company of a man, or at least just a chit chat, right? So, I want to offer just a few thoughts and my tips on how to be a big flirt and have fun at it, because what's the point if you're not having fun? You're not doing it right, right? You're not the flirting is all about having fun. So I made a few notes here and I want to make sure that I cover them. So I talked to a woman I call Belle. She has another name, but we're going to call her Belle. And she's 77 years old, right? And I want you to know about her because some people think flirting has to do with how young you are, how you look or whatever. She's an attractive woman, but she's 77 years old, and she told me I can share this story, right? So we just anyway, she's a flirt. When she goes shopping, she flirts with men and she gets them to do things because one thing about men, if you flirt with them, if you like I am, you enjoy them doing things for you. so so here we go. So she said, so let me just it's not in a necessarily order of what's important, but here are some of the things that uh, I know about flirting. And one thing that I got from Belle that I do it, but I really hadn't thought about it, but it's real critical to being good at flirting. So the first thing is um, my first tip is you got to turn your light on, right? Okay, and what do I mean by that? Like women, a lot of women are walking around as if they don't recognize that they are lovely or that they don't enjoy being a woman. And so I say, turn your light on. In fact, the woman that I was talking to who told me I was a flirt, she said she knows that her light is out. She'd just walk in a room and maybe hope that a man would say something to her, but she knows that her light is out. And so what I mean about that, so let's imagine you're in the woods, right? You're walking through the woods, and there is dark, right? And you're looking for a place to get a cool drink of water. Now there are 10 houses lined up, right? But it's dark and you're in the woods. But there's one house, just one house with the light on. Now, which house are you going to gravitate toward? Which one are you going to walk toward in hopes of getting a cool drink of water? is obvious. You're going to go to the house with the light on. Why? Because you assume somebody's home and they're up. And they may just give you a cool drink of water. So a lot of women, you have your light out. Your light is out. So turn your light on, and you can turn it off, and you can turn it down. I do that. Sometimes I don't want to be bothered, like I'm in the gym. And I really, I may strut through the gym, but I have a certain air about me that lets men know I'm serious about my workout. Don't really approach me. And but don't expect to catch the eye of a man if your light is out. And it doesn't hurt if you feel good in what you're wearing, right? Okay, so turn your lights on, okay? And enjoy. So, number 2, mindset. I have here, you gotta say, I'm a juicy, succulent, desirable woman. You gotta know that, right? So your mindset is, I'm desirable. They want to talk to me. And let's not get hung up on how you look. If you feel good in your body, in your clothes, if even you don't even have to be all dressed up, just know that you are a juicy, succulent, desirable woman, right? Have that mindset, and then do what Belle said. Make eye contact. Okay? So she says she makes eye contact with a man, and she holds that gaze, right? And he will give it back, right? And then you smile. Eye contact and a smile goes a long way, right? And, I'm doing all that because I think I do some of that naturally. When I see, I walk and I just kind of like, because the mindset is that men are fun. That's a part of my mindset. It's like flirting is friendliness with a little sensuality. That's all it is. And I was talking to another friend about this topic, and she said that the reason why she thinks some women don't flirt is because they think that it's supposed to be like you're like it's a sexual thing. I say it's a sensual thing. It's not sexual. And I don't want to take the man to the altar, and I don't need to get his phone number or for him to get mine. It's fun. It's like living in the moment, enjoying the opposite sex. That's what flirting is to me. It's just a fun thing to do. And one of the things, along with this this is number 3 actually. See men as fun people, not as potential partners, boyfriends, or husbands. Too many of us, we think that if we flirting with a man, he might want something. He might want our phone number. Yeah, he might. But there's a way to let him know in a nice way that you're just enjoying the moment. Just keep walking, for one thing. You don't have to put a scowl on your face to do that. I have dismissed men so friendly. I mean, the word dismiss, yes, because they may want more. And I'll just in a nice way let them know. And I keep walking. You don't have to be mean about it. You don't have to have a scowl on your face. Just have fun with them until you're done with having fun with them. And then you move on. And I'm thinking of the gym right now because I spend a lot of time in the gym. And there are a lot of good looking men in the gym. And some of them I do flirt with and some I don't. But the ones I do flirt with, and sometimes, I mean, I can see the look on their faces like some of them may want to say more, but I have a way to let them know that that's it. And I just keep it moving. Okay. Number 4. So get out of your head. To be a good flirt, you need to get out of your head. I'm looking at the time. I'm going to try to end this by 10 o'clock. Okay, I will end this by 10 minutes, not 10 o'clock. Okay, so get out of your head and back into your body. Okay, the head is a masculine place. When a woman is in her head and she's thinking too much, just thinking, that's a masculine way of being. So your body responds to that. You're all in your head. You're overthinking. You're thinking about what does he want. You're thinking, oh, he doesn't look good enough. Oh, he's not my type. I use every man as a potential practice. Like, in other words, I have fun with them. If there's nothing more than he's a man, he's a human being, I know how to handle that. And if you do it a lot, you get really good at it. So just get out of your head and get in your body. Enjoy being a woman. Slow your movement down. I have to sometimes remember to do that. Slow your movement down when you're walking and enjoy your body. Enjoy being a woman, right? And so, because of course, men love feminine women, right? It's not likely that they're gonna flirt with a woman who's hot, like you coming in with your hard stuff, you masculine, your energy is masculine, you guarded and all that. Well, there are other women that they can flirt with. They're not gonna bother with you, right? So get in your body, baby. Love being a woman, because it's a powerful place. It's a powerful thing to be a woman. Okay, so the last one is lighten up. Love life and lighten up. The reason I'm naturally a flirt is because I love life. If there's anything in the way of you loving life, deal with that so you can let that shit go and you can love life. Lighten up. Like I said earlier, you don't have to give them your phone number. You don't have to go out on a date with them. It could be a man just standing in front of a liquor store that you're going into to get yourself a bottle of wine. And if he speaks, speak back. I don't understand women who just like act like you can't be friendly. And it may not even be flirting, but you're being friendly. And like I said, they go together. You can't flirt without being friendly. Okay, so enough of that. I'm Deborah. And Deborah M. Ricks. And so, till the next video, just, lighten up, love life, and love being a woman. And I want to hear how it goes, right? So, post in the comments if you see this on YouTube, if it's on Facebook, let me know. Do a little flirting if this is your thing. If not, then share this video with one of your women friends who wants to up her flirt game. And let me know how it goes.